What to do, what to do.
What's up, Lloyd?
Hola, muchachos.
I'm reading it here.
How's it
What's up,
going?
man?
Not much. I got a homie that might come in. His name is Dom. He comes to the bar. He called me earlier. He's like, you doing your podcast shit tonight? I'm like, I think we are. So I just sent him a link, so I'm not sure he might come on in. So, just a heads up.
But
All right. The more
He's
the
a cool dude.
merrier.
He's a cool dude. I don't know what he wants to talk about specifically, but something was on his mind where he's like, hey, you want to chat? I'm like, cool. So
yeah,
what you guys
man.
been chatting about?
Brandon's construction of identity or model of identity.
Well,
Ideology,
sketch
whatever.
thus far. I got like a bajillion different pieces to put together, so it's like all scattered.
Yeah.
Everything's
Use
always
ChatGPT.
scattered for me. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
I did. I just gotta fucking find everything and I always do little bits at a time. That's my best way to do things.
yeah, I've also used Canva and some image editing programs to make diagrams and graphs. I found one of another psychologist who has kind of a three-stage development of identity and the phenomenology that is involved in transforming the identity. But it was pretty reductive, so I kind of added a lot to that, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
It helps to kind of do that because then you have the elements and you can work and rearrange the elements how you want, like drag and drop things in this place. It's like, no, actually, this path leads to that. And really, this branches out in that way. Purge Mongol also does that too, the branching. Yeah, like working with tree systems.
Okay.
But he's doing that for a unified theory of everything, though.
Right.
Shout out to that channel. Theories of everything is awesome.
Yeah, I should watch that. I've been meaning to. It's been
Great.
months.
Who does that?
He really knows he really knows theories of everything. Purge Mongol.
Okay.
He's probably going to make whole series as a generalist. Yeah, he's probably going to make some kind of breakthrough. He's already putting together models now that are some of the most stringent that I've seen. Although my physics isn't as strong as it could be, but
Physics is
from
tough.
what I understand,
Yeah. I get concepts, but
you said
understanding if truly is
sounds
hard.
like the Riliad.
It's a lot
Like
of math.
Wolfram's Riliad.
Did you guys see there was a Sean Carroll was talking to Eric Weinstein about a lot of this stuff and about like string theory and stuff. It was pretty fun and interesting. It happened like a week ago.
I don't know much about string theory other than reality is constituted by, or everything is constituted by vibrating strings. That's all I know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, string theory is pretty wild, and it allows for 11 dimensions, and in some models, 21 dimensions.
That's
Ichi
wild.
Kaku works with the 11-dimensional hyperspace model. He talks about it like strings resonating in a symphony in an 11-dimensional hyperspace. It's a really cool way to describe it.
Yeah. Well, apparently the math is like super elegant, so like that makes people think it's true. Yeah, I saw something. See, like all the Facebook shit is always questionable, but something said something about there was evidence, some sort of, I don't know, I shouldn't say evidence, but like a consistent observation, or an observation that is consistent with string theory, right? And I guess it was like evidence that space is non-commutative, which is sort of trying to look that up.
What is non-commutative?
Commutative. Let's see here. Looks like I closed it. Okay. So commutative operations are those where the order of the operands does not change the result. An example given is 2 plus 3 equals 3 plus 2. You know, so I guess there's a lack of that like symmetric relationship or whatever, essentially.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's
Well,
probably something much more complicated than that. You know, like it's probably not that simple.
Yeah.
math. I have to carry this.
So it's like an operation where the order of the operands matters. That's what it means. So like the commutative, huh?
What's the next series? Versions.
So it's like the order, the sequence of, I don't know what context it is with space, but I guess points would be what it would be. I don't know.
So, have you had any conversations with Josh in the chat?
No. What happened? I
Oh,
saw he left, but
oh, he did. Yeah, he said he was talking about he's an older friend of mine back in Virginia.
yeah, him and Carlos got into it, and yeah.
Apparently so. I don't know. He raised some points, but I don't think it's freaking super upset or anything. Carlos just likes to, or he can sometimes psychoanalyze people, I guess, a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was more like he was critiquing Carlos, basically calling him something like a fraud, or like kind of accusing him of seeming like manic or schizophrenic. And Carlos didn't like that. I mean, who would like that?
Yeah, he mentioned that to me too. I mean, I never thought that. Carlos is awesome.
Carlos just talks. He just expresses himself in a way that isn't like it's not precise in the terminology of conventional like academia. You know, it's just
He uses metaphors a lot. He uses analogies and metaphors.
I feel
And
like I like doing that. I feel like
we
that's a
talked
good
about
way to doing it.
that's how he
very,
thinks. That's how he thinks. That's how he gets
yeah,
into
that's a big part of human reasoning in general. How
I
we all
agree
think.
with them.
Yeah.
I would tend to think that because it relates something that's like abstract into something that's known. That's kind of why I like metaphors. Like if you don't understand the concept or something, be like, all right, let me think about it like this. You know, if you think about it like this, do you get what I'm saying? And usually they can. You know, like it helps bridge that gap of knowledge, or even to call it.
Yeah. So I know Carlos initially, so you can ask him when he gets in here, obviously. But he messaged Josh asking him, you know, just I guess to see if like his ideas about primes, I think it was, made sense with under his lens, right?
Yeah.
And then he was more or less very dismissive and was like, no, this doesn't make sense. You're connecting things that don't, you know, really belong together, you know, or whatever. Like he's basically telling him he doesn't understand the fundamentals of math, like the ideas he's talking about. So, yeah.
Quick side tangent. Do you guys hear the news about Elon Musk today?
What is it?
Apparently, him and Scott Bessent is Trump's Treasury Secretary got a fight and punched him, and he got a black eye.
Oh, I saw the black eye thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
He said, I saw a thing that he said that he got punched in the eye by like his 5-year-old
His kid,
son.
yeah. But Steve Bannon, who's one of Trump's insiders, told Daily Wire that no, they had a big old fight on his last day, where Elon, they were pissed because Elon said like you're not saving enough money, and then the dude's like, dude, you guys promised Doge promised us $1 trillion, all you gave us is $100 billion. Like what the fuck? Like you fucked it up too. Like, and they started pushing each other, and then I guess a punch was thrown and all this other shit. That's the story.
So, who's Steve Bannon?
He's like he's basically he's like Trump's fucking well, he used to be more like his what's it called, his Goebbels.
The Goebbels, yeah.
In a
Goebbels
sense.
and Goebbels.
He's
Now he's just got Fox News.
How
Fox
do you
News is
even put it?
criminals. It's just
he
state-run media.
does he's on what channel is he on? I don't know if it's
I
Mike
think-
Lindell's channel.
I know he was. I think
But,
he might have his own now.
But he's got the Steve Bannon's War Room, and it's
Uh-huh.
always some super hateful fucking fear mongering bullshit. You
Yeah.
know.
Fun.
It's always.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. He's always demonizing the left.
Of course.
There's a lot of serious neo-Nazis now. Apparently, it's like very. There's this one girl, gorgeous blonde, who's she's talking about xenophobia. America needs to become a xenophobic nation.
Needs to
Saw
become one.
some more news. Yeah, or she said that's what we are, and we need to become that way. We need to amalgamate into a singular culture. She was on the Jubilee program, Surrounded,
Yeah.
recently.
Guess who? Who was the main guy?
He's been on there before. I'm trying to remember. He's a good political theorist on the left and historian. I can't remember his name. It was a clip from some more news I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Some crazy stuff happening right now.
Yeah.
That Pete Hegseth getting off the plane, and it's like he gets face mushed by his wife,
Yeah, I know.
and you see pushed by her like into the entrance to the plane,
Yeah.
and it's just like the perfect shot. And it's like, oh hi.
Yeah, no, dude. There's so much silliness.
Like
It's
swats.
It's kind of fucking silly. Now there's a new thing with Michelle and Barack Obama. Apparently they don't like each other. There's like a body language guy saying like, "Oh, you see him at this party. This is the first time we've seen each other in 6 weeks, like in public, and they're like so distanced and this and this." I'm like, okay, even if it was the case, who cares? Like that's their life. I don't know why people make a big deal out of it. It's always my
Yeah.
thought process. Like
It literally means nothing.
nothing to me. Like I'm not.
I usually
them.
don't pay attention.
No, like I said, I don't either.
The
Even on the
Hegseth
other
story
side,
is-
I don't really care unless you're making like political views off it. But like, just being like, oh, look at their personal lives, they're fucking doing shitty. It's like, cool. I mean, that sucks. I mean, whatever. But it's not affecting my day, or it's not going to change my life with how I vote or think or whatever. You know, like, it means nothing.
Yeah, this one was just really comical. It was one of those kind of shots where it's just the perfect scene, like he was right in the frame of the door. And
Oh, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
It's
I've
just-
seen that.
you see it?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Isn't that crazy?
It is fucking
It's so
crazy.
silly. Like a goofy situation. And then she swats his hand away. Just this typical
I know.
when they go down the plane. But I don't know. The Hegseth story's been really something to follow the past few months. Can't believe it. He's got the
Right.
tattoos.
Ability of standard utility.
Right, like the Iron Cross. I don't know.
Freaking-
Hold on. What do you think this sentence means? It says availability of standard utility allowances based on receipt of energy assistance. What do you think that sentence means? Availability of standard
I
utility
didn't listen
allowance
that hard.
based on receipts of energy assistance. So like if the government's helping you pay for your like your electrical bill, you have to show like you're poor. Is that kind of what they're getting at? Maybe? Or availability of standard. Because I'm starting to read this stupid big ass bill, and like there's certain things I'm like, man, that's so convoluted. Like, why do you write it so weird? Why couldn't you just say what you want to say?
There's theories as to why they do that.
Well, because it gives them the loopholes and stuff. That's
People
the thing.
say-
Like people, that's why I try to read all these things and try to think about it. Like, all right, like if I'm writing this and I'm trying to read this, like what would I like lawyer or what, like because that's honestly being a lawyer is like philosophy. You just read laws and you try to interpret it to your will, to make your side or whatever your point. It's kind of what it is. It's the closest thing we have in the modern world, I guess, to philosophy. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to use that. I try to use that thought process when I read these things. Well,
Yeah, I think I've been on two minds on this for a long time, but I think it's kind of more conspiracy theorists to think that it's intentionally convoluted to confuse people so that they have to hire lawyers and keep lawyers in business.
That's part of
I
it.
think what we're seeing in the market, they have to be specific. And so they had to be really, really specific because every new iteration of the law gets more and more complicated because people find more loopholes. So they're just like,
Yep.
you got to say this exactly the right way, but also condense it. And so they use extremely complicated words
Mm-hmm.
in a very condensed sentence to fit it
Oh, yeah,
onto
for
one
fucking
page.
sure. Like I said, some of these like are easy to get to. Like this is like general work requirement age. So like that one makes sense. Like there's a lot of things like that, but there's some sentences like I said that one. It's like, all right, why did they write it this way, and why did they make it like this? Because there has to be a reason, like good or bad, whatever. Like I always feel like they write these so that someone that knows what they're doing can manipulate and make loopholes and shit for them. That's why I tend to think that they write
Right.
like these convoluted things. Like you could have just wrote what you wanted to say, but you wrote it this way because you want there to be like a real rule, and then you want to be like, I can manipulate this part of this ruling here, to put it in my favor, kind of thing. I feel like a lot of that happens too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably so many examples of all these. So
Totally,
countless,
dude.
or so many examples.
It's been a
Of
lot
how
of
the
societies,
forces-
a lot of cultures and cities and stuff that have tried and failed in different ways, So honestly, like that's why we say like we're pretty much the same people. We just have better technology. Like our culture and our societies haven't changed much in the sense of like we still think the same way a lot. We still act the same way a lot. And do all this dumb shit the same way,
Well,
Yep. There's
you want to play some Mario Kart?
so many distractions.
What are you doing?
Say again?
You want to play some Mario Kart? I got the online set up
Oh,
on Switch.
let's do it.
All right, I can do that.
It's
I
pretty
need to
I don't
figure.
think
I
that-
need to figure out this Elgato thing someday. I have a. Oh god. I have an Elgato,
Oh god.
so I can stream like
Yeah.
my video games to my computer with my PlayStation or even this.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I kind of like I
I
have it
was
like
wondering
half
how
set
that-
up, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out all the way. So I need someone to come over someday and figure this shit out with me. I always say I have a lot of cool things.
ChatGPT?
I know. I just don't use it. I should.
Do it.
My thing is,
Although don't use Google first. It's more efficient. It uses less energy.
yeah. Well, no, I get that. My thing is, I usually like someone to show me hands on first. So like, because I'm one of those kind of like watching someone videos because there's always like that one moment. It's like I can't find this part, and then I just get stuck, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know. Like that's kind of where I'm at now. I got to a point, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do after this. I can't quite figure it out, so I don't want to fuck with it and make it worse or do something on accident that I'm not supposed to do. That's just me, I guess.
Well, you're a friend on Switch, Brandon. I don't think I have your
Baby.
your friendship on the Switch.
So was I the only one that added both of you guys, or what?
I thought I added both
Am I
of
the
you
only
guys.
one too? That's what I thought too. Let's see. Create a room.
Holy, let's.
Do. I know I gotta figure out this shit, but
Wait till you all see my that crazy me with two faces. Or two faces on top of each other. It's very strange. I guess I can create a room.
here you go.
Or
Here's
should no, I think you have to add that.
There's a little crazy thing in this bill. National
I'm in
Education
creator
and
room,
Obesity
and-
Prevention Grant Program Repealer.
It's not really okay.
What? Communication error.
Teams. Let's have computer. 150 cc. Goes up to, does it go up to 200? Jesus Christ.
You already have a
200.
room. Or no?
Yeah, you can.
No, you have a room.
You want
Yeah,
to
you can do
200?
that. Although sometimes it gets a little out of control.
Making one. What the fuck? Race count 4 races?
Why do I keep getting communication error?
It's not really. How do I fucking start it? Oh, do you guys want my room ID or what?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Okay, J926D.
J926D.
Yes, sir.
Here I come.
Vroom, vroom.
I should be able to.
You can't run from behind the planet.
Do you see my freaking me?
Yeah, what the hell are you?
I have two faces, one on top of the
Dude,
other.
you are
So
disturbing.
the bottom eyes are actually eyebrows. I just tweaked them a bunch, and
Yeah,
then the top eyes are actually dots.
you're an abomination.
Did I join or no? Do you see me or no?
Don't talk to that guy.
Unable to connect.
No, I don't see
It
you.
says unable to connect to other consoles. Why? NAT traversal process is
You don't
failed.
have the internet. Because you have, well, do you have the membership or whatever, the online?
Yeah, I mean, I have, yeah. I do. I don't know if it's just my internet or something. I'll try again.
Is it time, or is it on a timer? Or do you have to open it to more players?
It was
No, I don't think so.
J9 or J2.
J926D. J926D.
J926D.
Go easy on me, scary man. Don't fucking murder me. What's this? Oh, there's more.
Searching for players. This is where I failed last time. Yeah, that's where I fail every time now. I get to where I can connect to you, and then it just stops me when I pick my character, and then it stops me.
Does it show your connection? I
Join.
don't see it
Can I just
online.
do that? Like this?
Yeah, I don't see you online either. Well, let me see.
You don't see me online?
Do I go to
I can
the home
double check.
screen?
Maybe I
How
got
do I
it.
see you online?
You don't? Alright. Maybe that's probably. Maybe I gotta go to my home page. Should be on the Wi Fi. Yeah, hold on. Do 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 do.
Yeah, it only shows Patrick online. Your internet's fucked.
Hold on.
Where'd it go?
Do 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 do.
Hmm.
Is my
There's
mic louder, Wally?
Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah. All right. I'm all right. I just
You're
mean louder.
no, it
I
is
know
louder.
you never have trouble. Patrick does.
Oh, I never. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
it
you
is.
you were fine to me.
Yeah, it sounds louder now, or it's even with all of us, I think.
Hell yeah. Sounds smooth.
I don't know my password
Hmm.
of this. Shitty, hold on.
Yeah, it might be timed or something. I don't know why. Though.
Timed?
It might be on a timer. Like the group might be only open for a limited time.
Well,
It's
probably me though.
wait.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm assuming it's
There
me.
goes
Just
your
give me
Nance.
a minute.
My internet's fucked too, man. I got a nice, like a really good receiver, and it's basically the same as the old one I had before. I'm gonna get ripped off. I had good reviews.
Forgot about internet speed test. Google internet speed test. I'm getting shit.
Having a conversation on top of the planet.
Very fast, my ass.
Very
P3
fast,
download is not good. I mean, let's be real, it's enough though. Nobody really needs like fucking terabyte or whatever.
You can't tell me that, bro. No, just kidding.
Or no, it's a gig. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck. Forget how fast the fucking speeds are.
I need to play the Switch sports game and get some exercise.
Mm,
This one came with the, got the straps and everything.
It was a sports game?
Oh yeah, it's just the next generation of Wii Sports,
mm-hmm.
Switch Sports. I'll do that tomorrow. It's been raining like crazy over
Yeah.
here. That's weeks now. Yeah.
Was it you that said? Wait, somebody said something about it. Oh, like almost always raining where they live.
Yeah,
Seattle?
that's how it is here. It's like at least half of the year, probably more than half the year, it rains. Or it's
Like
just cloudy.
New England or something.
It's Dayton, Tennessee. It's kind of in the mountains.
Oh,
But it's nice. There was a couple of days of sunshine. I took my dog swimming for the first time. She got ran into by a giant black lab that wanders the neighborhood that taught her how to swim. She was getting nervous, but that dog plays in the water all the time, and so my dog's kind of a little bitch and kind of aggro. She's not aggressive. She's just defensive, and
mm,
she'll like bark at him. She's not aggressive. She's just defensive, and
mm,
she'll like bark at him or just kind of like play by him sometimes and try to like get him started. And so she tries, but he doesn't like that. So she tries doing that to him when this dog is barreling down this huge hill at full speed, just running full clip to jump into this lake. And she just takes a face full of his paw. The dog just barrels through her. So it was really funny because she tried to like go at him, I guess. And, yeah, she wasn't hurt or anything. It was very comical. It was just like completely over.
dogs are so funny.
It's a big lab too, probably like 80-pound black lab.
Oh, jeez,
Super friendly.
it's a stray.
It's neighborhood stray.
That's cool. I mean, as long as it's healthy, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Maybe people pitch in to take care of it. I don't know.
Somebody's feeding them. I give
Right.
treats whenever it comes through.
Software,
He'll draw me
Yes,
on relax too. I can watch out together.
This is the current
Yeah,
backup.
buddy. I'm thinking about joining the archery club.
Oh, what club? Sorry.
Archery.
Archer. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're talking about that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. That would be
It's a
fun.
real flow state sport. You tap into a flow state to get better shots.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
That
let
would be fun.
go into the flow. You don't tap in. It's a weird way to think about it.
Feel the shot.
Maybe we should try one and see if Wally can join after we do a race.
Well, hold on, because when I click on, so I'm
They're
trying to figure this
super
out. I'm
cool.
having like it says. So when I click on my game, it goes. This is the current backup and download status of your saved data. For more information, go to homepage, highlight your software, and select options, and then save data cloud.
You shouldn't have to do all that. I don't understand. It should be like straight
I know. I don't know.
algorithmic path.
Maybe because I got to update the game or something because I haven't updated it forever. No, I'm on the latest software.
Does it say you're online? Like on your shit? Does it say you
Yeah,
have
when
a
I
connection?
when I connect to it, yeah, but it says right here. Oh, hold on. Save cloud data. What does this mean?
Yeah, it's not showing you on. Played Breath of the Wild for 130 hours plus. Dude, 150 hours on Age of Calamity? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You played hella Zelda. 200
That's why I said that's
Tears
all
of
I
the Kingdom.
mainly play on this.
Oh, you can see other people's playing history.
Man, look at yours now. 95 hours on Tears of the Kingdom? God damn.
Is that right? I was trying to look that up. Where do you see that? I bet that is
Dude, I
right.
told you
Hey,
I
look at
fucking
your
I fucking
profile.
smack. What about does it say my Breath of the Wild?
Cool.
I'm gonna guess a little less.
200.
Oh, I played 200 hours of Breath of the Wild.
Damn.
Damn, son, I played way more than that game.
Yeah? No, not Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. 130 on Breath of the Wild.
Huge
Oh,
game.
okay, I was gonna say I'm
It's
guessing.
basically Skyrim.
I was gonna guess Tears was gonna be a little bit more, just because there's more fucking things to do, like the whole building shit. Hold on, I'm backing up progress. I'm at 33%, so I'm assuming when this is done, because like I said, I had my original Switch and I switched over to the Switch Lite because I bought this because my kids fucked up my other thing. So I'm thinking like it's cross breeding or crossing them two systems up. Like, oh, we see you're over here. What are you doing over here now? It's like, oh, let me put you over here now. I think that's kind of what the process is. Tears, yeah, I fucking love Zelda, dude. That's what I play.
Yeah, same here. I played most of the games. There's like 32 games, I think. 33 now, I guess. This is,
I have not played them all. I'm not gonna lie. I have not played them all, but I played a lot of them. But I'm gonna hold on. I'll be right back.
well, you could never play them all. There was one game that actually came out that was only available to be played via satellite in Japan for a while. It was a special release Zelda game that was only broadcast during certain days of the week, so you could only have access to the game certain days of the week. That was in I want to say like 20 years ago or so, like really early on. But yeah, I mean it's basically Skyrim now. You have a whole Dwemer colony, like you have the whole underground that's the same size as the whole freaking map, and then you have the sky as another layer.
I did not know that. God damn. That's awesome.
It's a big part of it. Unlock a lot of really cool shit that way too.
So how do you pronounce that? Dwemer? Dwemer?
Yeah, I call it
Dwemer.
Dwemer.
I don't know which it is.
All right, am
That's
I
funny.
online
Yeah, it probably is
now,
Dwemer.
Senor Frog?
I don't know. They are supposed to be elves /
I
dwarf.
see you. Yeah, you're on.
Yes, sir.
Told you that's
Yep,
what I had to do.
you are
I had to
online.
put all my original Switch shit to this Switch. I'm guessing.
We're dancing together.
All right.
I'm using guilt controls.
Oh,
Oh.
snap!
Gaslighter.
Go easy on me. Well, you can fuck with your car. I don't like that I can't see the stats while I'm putting together my fucking.
I know.
Yeah, you can.
Where?
Hit the start button.
Start
Or
button?
minus
Oh,
button.
is that what it is? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Or, yeah, plus and minus, but do it.
Plus or minus.
Oh, make sure to turn off your auto. Well, I mean, you can play however you want, but I don't like playing with the auto control. It's the little symbols there in the bottom right, I think. There's 3 symbols, and you have to turn one of them off. I think it's the where you hit the edges, and it'll auto correct for you. If you
Oh,
don't do that, you can turn that off. That always
I
fucks me
don't
up.
think it will do it for 200
It
cc,
keeps
but
saying
we'll see.
that I can't link my NAT travel, whatever, part of my internet problems. So I don't know why, but I'm like right next to my modem, so I don't know why I'd have any problem with the Wi-Fi. Like I feel like I would be the best area. I'm like literally 5 feet away from it. I'm so confused because I can put like up my
Maybe you need to
PS5,
restart.
restart my
Power cycle both to your router and modem, it says.
Yeah, restart your router.
All right, hold on.
Or turn it off, unplug it, go back on. Turn it on. I work in IT. I know.
Is that what it is?
It's the old trick. If it doesn't work, just unplug it, plug it back in.
I know that's what I normally do.
If only I could do that for myself.
Good old reset. And that's what the meditation retreat is, right? I really need to do one of those.
That would be cool.
Some of them they have programs you can work for your stay. You can just help around the compound or whatever.
Be like a monk.
I don't know. I mean, I think there are programs like that too, where you just work with them and then do silent meditation for like 2 straight months or something.
Dude, that would be
Enough
nuts.
countries.
That would be nice. Let's get the fuck
Yeah.
away.
Ooh, hell.
Yeah, I need to look into that more. That would be a great option.
Neighbors are
I'm
yelling.
doing activism too. I want to go to some protests. Some freaking Tesla protest or something.
Yeah, be more involved and stuff like that would be nice.
I'm down.
Because I keep talking about
My
it.
problem is it's always on
I gotta do
Tuesdays.
something.
My weekend's Tuesday, Wednesday. They always do it like Friday, Saturday. I'm like, well, fuck, I work. It's the worst day for me. That is my issue with like most protests. They're always on the weekends.
Yeah, because obviously that's most people's weekend.
I understand.
God damn it. Wait for me for the revolution.
Viva la revolution.
I'm in one of the episodes of Star Trek Enterprise where the White House has been taken over by the Nazis.
Oh, with
Sorry, alien Nazis. Aliens
Nazis.
come down and they have donned Nazi outfits, which is the same shit they did in Voyager. Whatever. Enterprise is definitely not the best series.
Oh no, it's not. I like that. I think the end was kind of interesting, but it's like, yeah, you're not there yet. You'll see. The end gets better.
Oh.
The end is entertaining, at least. It's got a pretty sweet theme and everything.
That's cool. Yeah, they just slacked on the characters, and they defaulted to freaking the expendable black man and Japanese woman, I guess, which would be the translator and Travis, the taxi driver, basically.